Good morning, good morning, good morning. This Rod checking in. Well, everybody, I'm at the state park, Fuller State Park. It's, made it here this morning. Look at the flag poles. Shouldn't there be flags up there? Huh. I don't know if that's a good sign or a bad sign. Looking at the bulletin board, it don't seem to change very often. These papers look like they've been in there a while. But you know, I know that it feels. I feel pretty good this morning. I hadn't had any coffee. Of course, the visitor center is closed. I hadn't had any coffee. I hadn't had any tea. Now at the truck stop, I did grab. First of all, I always forget. Make sure. I hope everyone's doing great and living a good life and having fun out there. But with that said, here's oh, there's a car. That's the first car I've seen. Truck, maybe. The Civilian Conservation Corps, T.O. Fuller Park. I guess it's United States Civilian Conservation Corps. Okay. I've heard of them. 1933, 1942. Okay, that's nice. Looks like it's made of granite. But anyway, it's really not a whole lot to see right now. Like I said, I just made it to the entrance, and it's pretty much a ghost town, and that's cool. I know that's no big deal. I didn't expect a lot of people. Anyway, the wind is real high today. We're dealing with, I don't know, I think storms are moving in. I hadn't been checking the weather. There's another car. Okay. That's the second car saying, hey, right when the video starts. But, that's a truck, actually. But, I'm going to go ahead and go inside, go a little further in here. I've looked at the map of it. And, of course, like most state parks, they got overnight camping and all that kind of stuff. I don't know the rates. There's a sign that says all sites are reserved. Check in before occupying a site. And the places I've been to, a lot of times you could check in the next day if you got in late. So this is a little different. It says late arrivals, non-reserved and late arrival campers are accepted for one night only and must check in to secure a site. So if you're a late arrival, okay, I understand. But anyway, I don't have many updates other than the things that I have planned on doing. There's another plaque over here. Let's check it out. Things that I've planned on doing, like I had some tire issues. I wish that tire that was on the front the tread was, I couldn't see it because on the inside of the tire, but the tread had actually separated from the, there's a hiking trail right here. The tread had actually separated from the tire, but it was just in one spot. It wasn't completely severed. It was just in one spot. It was separated, and that was terrible. I could have had a blowout. I could have had some kind of an incident, and I knew that tire wasn't any good, and I was really racing to change it. And oh man, that's a nice trail. I like to go down that trail. I'm not equipped for hiking right now. I have some shoes, and I actually could go down it a little bit. Not too. Oh, okay. I see a residence. I think that's the ranger's residence, right through those trees. So that's good. I'm just gonna go down this trail just a little bit. But the thing is, getting that tire changed. And, of course, money is an issue. There were good years on it, and I like to stick with good years, a good old American product. But, dealing with Walmart. Look, deer, everybody. See those deer? See those whitetails? About 4 or 5 whitetails right over in there. I don't know if I got them on video. Look, you can see them. Well, I spooked the deer, everybody. Poor deer. I hope I didn't. I hope I didn't. I hope I didn't break their meal. No, breakfast is very important, even for deer. I love deer. So this place is probably full of deer. There were some big ones too. But I'm not gonna go for that much down this trail because the van's right there, and I don't want any. I don't want any situations. You know me. I'm always curious. And always safety first, no matter where I'm at. Middle of nowhere or not. If I wasn't talking, I could have got even closer to those deer. I didn't even notice them. I'm losing my touch. I didn't expect them to be so close to them. Well, anyway, back to the tire situation. That tire. I went with a Japanese brand. You know, money is an issue. So, but the reviews were great on that Japanese brand. The ones Walmart carries. You know, Walmart is a lifeline for me right now. And I went with their brand. Like I said, I got the Goodyears from there also, but due to alignment and my negligence, I kind of wore them out. But that tire was in such bad shape. That tire was a used tire. Matter of fact, I think it was an original tire. It came with the van, and it was so, man, that inside, the outside looked okay, but the inside was so dry rotted. I mean, it was just a ring. You know, it was just a ring of separation. And then once you got it off, once it was inflated, you really couldn't tell. But when it was deflated, you could just squeeze that ring and you could just see the crack and where the treads had broken and separated. And can you believe I'm tired from walking right down there and back? I don't know. I think the whitetail spooked me too. But kind of got my heart racing. But, we got that fixed. And we're good to go. Now, that rear tire also, it's a fairly new tire, but due to that alignment issue and my negligence, I got one side worn down, the other side is not. So I think what I'm going to do is go ahead and get another tire that I can trust and make that tire my spare tire. I think that's what I'm going to do. And I want to put the other tire that'll be like that one on the front. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Oh man, dealing with these tire issues, you gotta watch them like a hawk. I'm checking my tire pressure, and this tire here seems to go up and down. I don't know if it's my gauge. It's 2 pounds up, 2 pounds down. I know it sounds crazy, but that's that's how it is. I check them. I got a gauge on each side of the van, so one of these. If I'm on this side, I can check this side. If I'm on this side, I had 2 gauges, so I said, hey, why not use both of them? But that's the update. I wish some flags were on these flag poles, man. This is America. Should fly the flag, man. Every country should be proud of where they're from. Maybe they just hadn't got around to it. Or maybe there's no one to upkeep it. They're nice flag poles, maybe, I don't know. Maybe it's a season thing. I don't know. I have no idea. I don't know. But I'm going to walk around this visitor center too, since there seems to be nothing around. And so that's it for the tire situation. I'm still working on it. And that kind of hinders me. But once I get that under control, yeah, that's the Ranger's residence. But once I get that under control, then we'll be sitting pretty. And I can move on to some more things. Oh, we got moles right here. Oh, I'm sinking. Moles everywhere. It's pretty algae though, isn't it? Whatever, not algae, but moss. And there's some deep ravines over here. It's like they just drop off so deep. With all these whitetails out here, subjects will run across some more. Ooh, man, I can't walk too far out there. I'm sinking in this deep. The leaves are like so deep. You know, if you can see down there, looks like about a 20-foot drop. Oh, it's a major hiking out here. That's for sure. If I stay around in this area a while, my foot. Got on sandals, ain't that crazy? I'm gonna put my hiking shoes on. Not my tennis, but I'll put my shoes on. I like to hiking at my Timberlands. They're so comfortable. And before it gets, I don't know how the weather. I check the weather. Maybe tomorrow. I don't know. I might hang around here for a while. I want to do some hiking and do some nature watching. I never did read the plaque I came to read. This park was named in honor of Dr. Thomas Oscar Fuller, clergy, educator, author, senator, and equal rights advocate. Okay. Franklin, North Carolina, received a master's degree. Died in 1942. Okay, there's a little bit of history. But like I said, we're gonna get that. Right now, my main focus for as the van is concerned is acquiring house battery, isolator, the house battery, and that's pretty much it. It'll probably be a mini fridge after that. So then solar after that. I guess that's the correct order I'm doing it in. But definitely the battery next. Can't never have enough battery power. Well, I guess because that battery will be able to crank the van as well if ever I need it, because you're kind of on your own. I don't have AAA, even though I would love to have it. That's something I'm gonna look into, but you're kind of on your own. You get in a situation and you can't crank up. You have a breakdown. That's why I washed the engine. My gauges was so vital, getting those gauges up and running, and these tires being in good shape, and all of that stuff. I got booster cables, and I want some road flares, and all that emergency type stuff that you need, especially when you're kind of out there on your own. You know what I mean? AAA is something that I really, really, really want. At least they get you off the highway. That's a dangerous place to break down. Extremely dangerous place to be broke down, because those big trucks and stuff, man, they keep rumbling through. They on a mission trying to deliver their stuff. So they focused on that. You know what I mean? And you're on the side, and trying to deal with what you're doing, and you're already stressed, and it's just the way it is. So as soon as you get off that highway, the better. Being on the shoulder is dangerous. A lot of accidents. A lot of people get killed on the shoulder like that. Just not a place I desire to be. That's why I recommend anybody, if you're out there in your vehicles, and I'm sure, a lot of the vets know this already, but there's a lot of people that's not vets. I'm mainly talking to them. Check those fluids, make sure them gauges are working, check that tire pressure, make sure those tires are in good order. Try to make sure that vehicle is mechanically sound as possible. That's a number one. That should be on that top 3 things to do. Let's make that number one after your own self. You know what I'm saying? That's vital out there, because you have a breakdown, you got a situation. The water pumps go out. We know fuel pumps go out, especially on these older vehicles. Alternators, batteries, like the battery I got now. It's not a great battery. If I tried to tell you what brand of battery it is, I couldn't tell you. I got it at some discount battery place, and it's just a remanufactured battery. And like I said, I'm getting that. It runs good and it keeps a charge, but a good cold snap, and that sucker could be just out of here. No warranty. The place I got it from is there's no going back there. It's miles away. So I need to get a battery from like a national chain of stores that I can readily, what I'm trying to say, I can get to easily, Uh, I like the access, and like I said, I don't work for Walmart or nothing, but they're everywhere, and they got everything. That's why I kind of lean on them for a lot of stuff because I know they're always around, and they don't mind taking their stuff back. I've never had a problem with saying, "Hey, this stuff is bad. I need it. I need another one. I need my money back." They always say, "Okay," So that's probably what I'm leaning towards. I know some people like, well, Walmart berries are cheap or whatever too, but if I can't afford an interstate or nothing like that. So the Everstart Gold or that they got a deep cycle crank start too. Think for this vehicle that'd be cool to have, but sometimes I have those lights on, interior lights on, for a little while. But with that secondary house battery, I think I'm leaning toward that deep cycle cranking starting. You know what I mean? Cranking and deep cycle. I think that's the one I'm leaning toward. Then that deep cycle in the back, or two. Then I'll feel very confident about battery power. I won't worry with that anymore, especially with running like fridge and all that kind of stuff. It's going to take some juice. Then I want to get back to watching some TV, But anyway, that's the current update from the road. This is Rod from the road at this state park. We're going to go down here and do some more exploring. And I don't know if I'm camera friendly this morning in my face. I don't know. Kind of just woke up. But I want everybody to have a good one, a blessed one. And I'll probably end up doing another video when I get back up in here. And if I see some great stuff, I'll surely put it on video. But for now, this is Rod signing off. God bless America. Live that dream. Chase that dream. Break the chains. Man, y'all have a good day.